bring in our political analyst, John Keller, right now. John, we know the president tomorrow, the new president, will be talking about the challenges the country faces. Any more specific information on what he will talk about in his inaugural address?
Well, Lisa, David, you heard a moment ago what the president's spokesman said. Don't expect a laundry list like you might get in a State of the Union speech, more of a philosophical speech. But Donald Trump didn't get where he is today by being a philosophy professor. I think you can expect Trump to hit on the core issues that did get him here: trade, job creation and retention, and tax policy. Look for a plug for his infrastructure spending plans, education reform, and of course health care reform, more in terms of broad vision than in any great specific detail. Those are still being hammered out. And just a wild guess, I predict there will be at least one reference to making America great again. Just a hunch. It's a catchy slogan. It worked for Reagan way back when. I think you'll see the president use it again tomorrow.
Well, I had read where one of his advisors had said that the theme for tomorrow would be America First, so there definitely will be a lot of that type of talk. And, John, what kind of things do you think he needs to say to sort of try to calm things down a little bit, or does he have to at all?
I think that's going to be an aspect of this speech, David and Lisa. Now, Trump's aides say he's been reading past inaugural addresses. And if so, he could do a lot worse than to mimic Reagan's 1980 speech, which was a straightforward description of what's wrong with the economy and how he plans to fix it with an overlay of optimism. Reagan knew this wasn't a moment to relitigate the campaign or gloat, but to explain to the American people what happens next and why. And Trump, I think, would do well to recreate the tone of his election night victory speech, where he praised Hillary Clinton's service and reached out to his opponents, asking for their guidance and help. His recent slump in the polls has coincided with a period when all the public heard from Trump was mostly snarky, sometimes outright hostile tweets. Well, tomorrow's speech is a chance to replace those negative impressions with something positive that undercuts the narrative of his enemies. You know, David, Lisa, a majority of Americans didn't vote for Donald Trump, but I bet you a majority do hope that he succeeds, and his goal tomorrow should be to reassure the skeptics and others that he deserves that chance to prove his worst critics wrong. It all starts late tomorrow morning.
John Keller live in studio for us. John, thank you. And